Anyway, our kids need to know that Egypt is in Africa. All of our children, no matter what ethnicity we are, we need to know our geography. We do not know geography now because we are relying on them in school to teach us what we need to know, to teach our children what they know, and brainwash them, and then allowing television to brainwash our kids. And that's the worst insanity that you could ever put your children through, because they learn nothing. They just learn to become programmed. But anyway, going back to the great motherland, the great Pangea just actually broke off from, there are some great mysteries, great hieroglyphics of great works of arts and metaphysical compositions of the entire universe in this place. Oh my God. I mean, and we're finding out that right there in Mars, you know, the setup is so similar. I mean, well, you still have the same ancient pyramid type structures on Mars. So what does that tell us? We did not come from just Earth. We are seeds from other worlds, other planets, other solar systems, other galaxies. God knows how old man could be. Man could be greater than that. Man could be as old as infinity itself. Where did it all get started? That's when we tap into our gods, which people call aliens, extraterrestrials, grays. Those are the gods. We are seeded from them. We are, some people say, the great experiment of them. We are genetically engineered from these beings. Because you ever wonder, you know, who's watching over me? Who's actually making sure that when I do this deed is returned to me? Somebody's got to be watching me. I mean, things just don't just happen for no reason. I mean, everything has a cause and effect. And so I wanted to talk about that because I'm seriously beginning to think that what NASA is doing is a little bit much more deeper than they will allow us to know what's going on. And like I said, I want you all to Google NASA Blast the Moon, October 2009. October 12th, 2009. So that you all will not just think I'm just sitting here and I'm nuts. Because, I mean, basically I'm not nuts. I'm just a logical thinker. I mean, I question everything. If you're doing something, I'm going to question why you're doing it and come up with a logical explanation, you know. And so I wanted to talk about that, and I'm going to go in depth with it more in the next video. Hang on one second. Oh, actually I got a lot of time. The reason why I say that, because a lot of you all who can really relate to me, you may have had some experiences growing up with these entities, okay? You may not have known that they were these entities, but you've had some peculiar situations that you couldn't figure out, some strange things that happened to you. You may have seen strange lights that come into your bedroom, you know, and you're just wondering, you know, exactly what they are. You've always grown up wondering, but you never had anybody that you could discuss this with, because this is rarely discussed on TV, and I wonder why. You can't find many books, textbooks on this information of what these lights are. A lot of you all may have been taken aboard of these particular experimental laboratories, sky laboratories and stuff, because I myself have been in one of those sky laboratories, and I realized that most of the people that have been affected are unique people. They're pretty different. They think different. They are different. They're not the norm of people. What makes them like that? Because they're chosen people. They're chosen people. They are the people that, it's almost, I hate to make it seem so shallow, but it's almost, it's sort of like when we go and we, as humans, we go in the wild and we want to track a particular animal or something like that. We'll tag them. We'll tag that animal and send them back in the wild and just, you know, observe them. and we'll find that particular animal, and we'll look at them after so much time to see what kind of changes have occurred to that animal physically after a certain period of time. It's sort of something like that, but I don't know because I don't have the answer. It may be much more deeper than that because I have myself been affected by the situation where I've been tagged, and I was in a floating laboratory. And the reason why I call it a floating sky laboratory, because I don't like these labels of on board a spacecraft. You know, it's just, I don't know. You, to me, you have to actually experience this situation in order to be able to realize that there is no words that can describe this particular situation or this particular experience. You know, but hang on 1 minute.